Okay, so taking a look at this little guy, he's new, so he kind of puts the ball in his tee, gets excited to hit, and this is basically just his evaluation today. He's a good little hitter. But one of the things we need to fix is that he will rock back on his back foot way too much. You'll see the weight transfers just a little bit to the front, and then it goes right back to the back foot, right there. See that? And one of the ways we correct that is by having him run into the Wave Master. So I would never tell him to pay attention to his back foot. When you do that, then kids tend to do things for the visual as opposed to having them happen because of an effect or result of proper mechanics. Okay, so if we tell him about his back foot having too much weight on it, he may try to pick it up or do something to make it look like what you want it to look like, and that's not necessarily helpful because we want the proper mechanics to be a result of how the kinetic sequence fires into the ball, and all the moving parts that happen to follow after that should come right after one another. So when the hips fire, the shoulders come through, and the knee slides in. We don't like to say all that stuff necessarily because it confuses the kids and slows them down and makes them do things and mess up the kinetic chain and not be very efficient and cause some other breakdowns in the swing. So I had him run into the Wave Master over here just to see if I could get him to slide a little bit more. And sure enough, there he does. So I had him move in and slide with the bat so that he learns to put more weight on this front foot as he swings. So if you look back over here, he's just touching the front foot a little bit and then going right back on the back foot. Whereas over here, he's sliding into his front foot. And that's kind of what we want to teach. He has some other things that we're going to work on with posture, but he did a really good job today, and I just thought I'd share that. Quick little help for impact for young kids. It's the biggest problem with young hitters is surviving impact. I don't know why so many coaches make them hit baseballs because they can't even hit a wall properly, let alone, a tiny little baseball. So having them hit a large object and getting them to these, getting their body into this correct position for impact will help them and go a long way towards hitting a baseball. Trying to do it right away with a baseball is a very uphill challenge and not really something that I think the kids would enjoy too much. It's much more fun to have them whack something like that. So that's why we do what we do. That's it.